Hi everyone, welcome. We thank you so much for joining us today. I'm Nancy Epstein. I'm the CEO and founder of Artistic Tile. I started Artistic Tile in 1987, and by the year 2020, with the hard work and imagination of an amazing team, we grew to 8 national showrooms of our own and a distribution network of over 200 incredible showroom partners throughout the United States and Canada. Then COVID-19 hit, and as of March 19th, all of our showrooms were shuttered. We missed the immense creative energy that normally is filling our showrooms. We sensed that designers and architects were missing it just as much as we were. We wanted to find a way to rev up that engine of creativity, so we reached out to our friends at Interior Design Magazine. Before I turn this over to Interior Design, I wanted to add that we, like all companies, learned a lot during quarantine. In the 3 months since the lockdown's inception, we've changed. In fact, in many ways, we've improved. Our website now allows registered members of the trade to order free samples. And we got very comfortable doing virtual product presentations and virtual slab viewing. Now, our remote showrooms feel much closer to us because we've got Zoom. But today, we hope a new door is opening. As of today, all of our showrooms are now reopened, most by appointment only, but we are welcoming visitors following all CDC protocols. Artistic Tile has been honored to work with Interior Design Magazine on so many projects over the years. They are the go-to publication for our trade. We knew immediately when we conceived of this competition that they were the right partners for this initiative. I'd like to bring in Annie Block, Executive Editor of Interior Design Magazine. Annie, welcome, and thank you so much for all the time you've given us judging and reviewing and practicing.
Oh, thanks to you, Nancy, and hello and hi to everybody watching. So exciting that we're gonna reveal the big winners of the Home Design Challenge. And just to pick up on what you were earlier, Nancy, it's so true. Us editors at Interior Design, we've really been missing meeting with designers and seeing their work, doing walkthroughs of their actual sites. We miss that creative energy. It's what drives us. So getting together with Artistic Tile to come up with this challenge has really been just such a great solution, and so excited to reveal all the designs.
Okay, so we created, and this is a tongue twister, Quarantine Days Design from Home Challenge, and drew up a design brief. A young couple who have just had a second child and want to move from the city to the suburbs in which they grew up. The master bathroom is 14 by 17, and the designer of this space has total freedom to use Artistic Tile's stone, glass, and ceramic collections to fill the space, as well as the freedom to decide the layout and placement of fixtures in the space. I must comment that at Artistic Tile, we firmly believe that a master bathroom must be the ultimate in function and beauty, that one without the other just is not great design. The master bath is normally the first place seen every morning. It sets the mood of the day. Master baths are our most personal space, our place of refuge and replenishment. It must be a reflection of the owners and how they wish to begin and end every day. Annie, back to the challenge. Please tell us where the entries came from.
Well, Nancy, the submissions came from all over, which has been so great. We have 16 states. There was California, there was Illinois, there was Florida, then there was one district, the District of Columbia, and then we even got somebody from a Canadian province in British Columbia. So it was really a really wide variety, and it was so great to see all the ingenuity and exuberant use of Artistic Tile materials.
Okay, we've got 4 prizes here, first, second, and third place, and the follower favorite. But before we go to that, let's take a quick look at who voted in this contest.
Yes, there was a lot of you who voted, which is great.
Oh, that didn't happen. Let's quickly look at all the slides that you submitted to us. So we're getting a real quick overview of the different plans that were submitted.
Yes, all the different entries from all over the country and Canada. Such a great variety.
It is a great variety, and as I go through it again and again, I say, why didn't that one win? Why didn't that one win? What was wrong with that? Did we miss that? Like, how did this happen?
Yeah, really, so inspiring.
It really is. It is really amazing. Wow.
Yeah. I would take any one of these.
I think most of us would. Wow, you forget how many there were.
I know. Great.
Okay, follower favorite.
Yes, so there were almost 1,000 people calling in for the follower favorite.
And it is Nicole Farina from Nicole Farina Home. Yay, Nicole.
Yay!
So you can all read what she said about her viewpoint. The one thing that's outstanding is they absolutely couldn't get enough of the Calcutta Verde. So this space,
this is her submission.
Yep, it's especially vibrant and graceful. The shower walls and floors are from our Tapetti collection, where each of the mosaics is a combination of 4 different shades of green. The bath floor is strata, a marble of combinations of white, laid in a very contemporary pattern. Over the toilet area is our glass mirror hip herringbone. It adds a little jazz, which is quite cute since it is from our jazz glass collection. Overall, and again, the fireplace wall, the vanity, and the countertop are the Calcutta Verde. Overall, an unexpected combination of materials that when put together are absolutely incredible. Let's welcome Nicole.
Woo.
Oh, nope.
There she is.
There she is. Woo. Yay, Nicole.
Hi, Nicole.
I wondered what you looked like. Can you hear us, Nicole?
Hold on, everybody.
Hold on, I don't think she can hear us. Look at the renderings coming up. Nicole, can you hear us yet?
Do you have your sound on?
Nicole, is your sound on?
Bear with us, everybody.
Okay, bear with us. We'll see if we can get her online.
You gotta hold on for the rendering. It's amazing. Oh, look at that.
Wow.
I mean, can you imagine?
So Priscilla from the marketing department at Artistic Tile took the final entrance in each category and did a rendering of them. And it's just amazing to see these things really brought to life.
Yeah, I mean, to soak in that tub with the view of a fireplace and then the mountains outside, I mean, come on. Heaven.
It is heaven. Okay, Nicole, we still can't get you in, but we applaud you for being the follower favorite.
We can't hear you, Nicole.
We can't hear anything you're saying. I don't know what happened.
Can you unmute? Oh, it's such a bummer.
It really is a bummer. Well, I will tell you, Nicole has the cutest little baby. She's been posting her on social media. Nicole hails from Tinton Falls, New Jersey. Her room was called Verde with a View. And you can reach her at Nicole Fiorina Home. And her website is NicoleFiorinahome.com.
And she's on Insta at Nicole Fiorina Home. And for everybody still watching, which I hope is everybody, this is the top 10 of the the follower votes. So you can see the top 10. Actually, there was a tie, it's the top 11. But yeah, you can see how many people voted for Nicole's 123. So the clear winner.
And the voting was from all over the country. I mean,
Yes.
And all over the world. We had voters from Israel, we had voters from Greece, we had voters from Paris, we had voters from the Ukraine, and there were over 1,000 votes. So It was really interesting.
I love that design, bringing everyone together.
Yeah, it was great. So we're ready to move on, and hopefully we can all hear the next few people.
Yeah.
So moving away from followers' favorites to Annie and Nancy's favorites, we go to third place, and we are really proud to announce the winner of third place is Ronald Nemec from Ronald Nemec Architects.
Yay!
Yay, Ronald! Ronald says he attempted and he succeeded at compartmentalizing the different needs of the master bath, giving it each its own feeling.
Mm-hmm.
What I want to do is walk you through the space as I walked through it, because I was blown away by this space.
Me too.
You walk into a double door entrance to a vanity, and the floor is from our Villa collection. Villa was made to look like the foreground was floating on the background. And if you've been fortunate enough to visit Roman villas of antiquity, like in Pompeii or in Masada, you know that every inch of the villa was covered in stone mosaic. It was a sign of wealth.
Mm.
What we loved about this plan was the way he combined so many materials together. He used a large bevel, which was inspired to us by King Herod's walls for the Western Wall of Jerusalem, where these major boulders were all beveled and etched at the edges, and it became the Herodian style of stonework. So it's an amazing room. I love the very classical use of different materials, all old, all new, all really inspired by antiquity and updated in colors. Ron,
And he's
you ready
really
to?
amazing at, even though there's, hey Ron.
Hey,
Hello.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank
you
you.
did an amazing job. Amazing. But you know, I commented on you a while ago. I said, Ron, this is great, but you didn't show us any walls. Please do some rendering of the walls.
Yes, so I came back and I gave you one at the end, and I hope that was enough to represent what I was going.
Clearly it
You
was.
were.
Yeah.
It clearly was. So
Yeah.
when you started this bathroom, where did you start? Why did you separate into three spaces?
Well, I think the first thing I was thinking about was there's so much space available here. There's a big blank canvas, and oddly, the first thing I actually thought about was not so much architecture or design, but a movie. And I came back to one of my favorite movies, Mr. Blanding's Builds His Dream House. And it starts out with, this couple in New York, and they're sort of looking over each other's shoulder into the mirror to try and shave and take showers. And I thought how great it would be to take that experience that many of us know and separate it, to just identify all those different functions that are in a bathroom.
Wow.
But make them each unique, but separate and a part of the whole.
I love that. I love that
So-
narrative.
Because your space was so complicated and fabulous, we did more than one perspective of it. It was tough to get it in one shot. So this is, if you're looking down from above on your space, so you can see how the center floors have differentiated from the entrance in the bathtub room. And God, I love how you could be taking a bath, your husband could be in the shower, the kids could be in the shower, you could be at the vanity, somebody could be somewhere else. You can be together as much as you want or really separated as much as you want in this space.
That's what I was going for, and it's so fun to see it rendered that way. It's amazing.
Yeah, I love how there's several patterns, but yet it's totally cohesive. So it just there's a lot of pattern play, and it's a very functional space as well. So it's really great.
So Ron, your biggest takeaway from the quarantine? What did you learn?
Well,
Hopefully it's almost over.
Right. Well, I've learned that it's on the one hand, it's what I thought was going to be more difficult dealing with clients and representing different materials and finishes to them. I thought it'd be more difficult not being able to get into the showrooms. But Artistic Tile, for one, you guys have made it so easy to have virtual walkthroughs with people. I guess I was surprised at how my job was really able to continue almost unimpeded, with, of course, the exception of not being able to get into job sites.
Yeah. Wow, that's great to hear.
Did you get to see these, or had you seen in the past these products that you selected in person, or was it all virtual for you?
I'd say about half and half. Some of them I had seen, but some were brand new to me when I looked.
Okay.
Great.
It really came out beautiful. We're really proud of you and your design.
Yeah.
Thank you
so much.
Thank you so much.
It was a lot of fun. Thanks.
Stay safe.
Okay, thank you too.
So Ron is based in New York City. You can be reached at ronnemick.com.
Nice.
Congratulations, Ron.
Well done. On to second place.
Yep, second place goes to Luba from Born on Bowery.
Yay.
Yay! What's amazing about this is this hand painting. Oh my God, this was the only hand painted rendering that we got, and we all fell in love with it immediately.
Totally. Exactly what you said. It's just, I totally fell in love with it. I love watercolors, and just the attention to detail is just so amazing.
Yep. And these are what some of the voters' comments that they made. So here in this space, the floor is all of the Tapetti green mosaic, which is a combination of 4 different marbles. Then the vanities are the Verde Trifone, which is a green marble. The side walls are all the ridge 3-dimensional Thasos stone. What is amazing about this is Artistic Tile sometimes introduces too many things all at once. And in the case of Ridge, that was one of them. And when we saw this drawing, we said, oh my God, we haven't even put Ridge into a vignette in our showroom. As soon as we checked out this drawing, we said, it's going in. We got the all clear to put some new panels in the showroom, and in goes Ridge. And I just love the sparkle. Hi, Luba.
Hi, Luba.
Congratulations.
Hi.
Can you hear us?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes. Hallelujah.
Yes.
Good.
Oh,
Congratulations.
So yeah.
So
Thank you. What a wonderful experience.
Yeah, I so loved your submission. It was just so, really feels like a refuge in a sanctuary. And I love that you did it in watercolors.
yeah, you were the only one that did it in watercolors. And do you normally do watercolor renderings for your clients?
I do. I love to do the watercolor because it's such a personal connection to the design, and it allows me to really explore the colors and the materials when I'm hand rendering. But also I use the quarantine as an opportunity to get really creative. I had extra time. I wasn't going on job sites. So I said, why not?
Wow. What was your jumping off point for this design?
So I started out with the layout. I really wanted to make sure that I envisioned how the family would be using the bath, and I pictured the mornings the kids are running around in the room, and I wanted every vantage point in the bathroom to be kind of visible. And I pictured the kids bathing in the bathtub while mom is showering, and everyone's kind of hanging out together in this one big space.
But you gave them 2 separate vanities, which I love.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah.
I'm also really astonished at your combination of materials. It is so earthy. I mean, all of the different greens and then the brownish, blackish shade of the Momard. It's like the plants in the soil. Is green a normal go-to color for you?
It's not. You know, I was surprised myself because when you think of a bathroom that's a sanctuary, you think of very light colors, very muted tones. But I feel like the stone chose me. Like it really, once I started looking through the artistic tiles, slabs, and stones, the Calcutta Verde caught my attention right away. I love the veining, and I knew I had to use that stone, and I wanted that to be prominently featured. And then the brighter green Verde Tifoni, that was a really nice way to invigorate the space. So once I chose those, I wanted a really powerful stone for the bathtub, since it is in a central location, but a stone that wouldn't take away from the Calcutta Verde. So that's why I chose the Montmartre slab, and I thought it would be a really great combination of colors. And then everything else is with the Thassos in the room, so I thought that wouldn't be an overwhelming suggestion for a family to use the green stone.
Yeah, it's such a great mix.
And look at that beautiful rendering. And Luba, what amazes me is how many stones you combine together and how beautiful they all work together. This is something that if you weren't a professional, a client could never conceive of or do on their own.
So true.
You really took it to a new level.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Luba.
Congratulations. Thank you. Okay, and our final, let's look at Luba's Born on the Bowery interiors. Also another New Yorkers, 2 New Yorkers in a row. Her handle is bornonthebowery.interiors, and her website is bornonbowery.com. Luba, your entry was just beyond beautiful, and we all really loved looking at your painting.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, the minute we've been working on. Wish we could have some drum rolls. Number 1 winner is Plan Architecture. We got somebody from New Jersey in there. Dan from Plan Architecture, Dan Agostino, is the head of this project, although he certainly includes his team in on everything. What was outstanding here is the rendering that he provided. You really knew what this space looked like. Let's go on a trip.
Yep.
Look at that ceiling, everybody. Look at that ceiling.
That barrel, those barrels.
The barrel vaults, and the light coming in from the ceiling in front of the vanity, and it all just takes you right to that tub. The major stone in here is the Brescia Viola, which is the green with a lot of purple. Happens to be a favorite of ours. My son Zachary used it in his master bathroom. The walls are our 3-dimensional pinnacle. The ceiling here was done with gray Fusana custom cut to form the arch. Look at the light coming through there. I mean, you just want to be in this space, and I love how we can take a tour of it. It's amazing. We need to find out if they do this for all of their clients. Oh my God. Luba, can we go take a shower in there? Like, can you believe this? So
Waterfall.
the walls in here were changed to basaltina, and you'll see that even the niches were detailed. They have the pinnacle in Calcutta gold. So here again, we're seeing, like in Luba's, a big combination of stones, using 3 stones together.
Yeah.
So it's really neat.
Yeah, to an
Okay.
amazing beautiful outcome. Yep.
All right. We are going to go back at the end of this, back to our follower favorite, since we couldn't speak to Nicole in person. When we finish this, we're going to flip back. So
good. Yay.
Now we want to introduce everybody to Dan from Plan Architecture and Plan Interiors.
Yay,
Dan, welcome.
Hi there.
Yay.
Congratulations, Dan.
Thank you. Such great news. Thank
You're
you.
the
Yes.
big winner. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's
We're
great.
so
I have to tell you, Dan, that your space is the closest to my own bathroom at home. Not in its material selections or its size, because mine is much smaller, but how it makes you feel. Your space is light and luxurious. It feels like the best hotel room, spa, bathroom. It feels like a vacation. And I've been living with my bathroom for, it went in 2005. And I still, every day when I walk in, it makes me feel like I'm in an elegant, refined resort. Makes traveling a little hard because nothing's ever even close to as nice as it. But this is what your space does. It is absolutely elegant and light, and your creativity, your use of detail, the fact that you've got arches and shapes and your ceiling is to die from. And I want to know, is that little niche there, is that just for towels, or can we hide the wine cellar in there? The wine bottles. Do we get a little, and I mean,
Tell us how you came up with all of this, Dan. Tell us about your inspiration, and is this typically how you design bathrooms, or?
So yeah, we're pretty fortunate in that our firm is a multidiscipline firm.
Mhm.
So the idea of combining architecture and interiors, in real practice, it was convenient because we always found it would make sense for us to get some of these views reinforced with the proper materials by bringing in our own interior design firm. So yeah, what you're seeing here, this presentation is what we provide to our clients.
So
that is amazing.
yeah, it's so, I'm sure it's so helpful to your clients.
Honestly, it makes us better designers right off the bat. It gives you the opportunity to think. Every designer thinks in 3 dimensions right off the bat, but you're able to learn about those barrel vaults as we were going through the space.
Look at your detail there, on the frame of the door. I love that, Dan.
Thank you. You'll see that. You'll see that arch recurring, right? It's on the doors, it's on the opening, it's in the custom mirror that we designed. The nice thing about detail. Yeah, the arches are like soft forms. We're seeing them come back actually. So I think we're right before it hits a real trend right now.
Yeah, you're setting trend.
No,
exactly.
What's behind you? That looks really interesting. What's hanging behind you?
Actually, I think that this was from Crate and Barrel. Actually, it's a hand woven,
piece of wall decor.
Yeah.
I'm in the in a loft, an office loft that's in my house actually.
Oh, nice.
If you came through my home, you'd think it was an artistic tile showroom actually. And I'm sure Nancy knows what I'm talking about. I mean, one of the easy things here and why we use artistic so often is because the tiles are so architectural. There's a scale to it that it makes it very simple for us to use it in different sizes and patterns and allow those walls to become planes and features in what we're doing. So, it kind of makes it easy for us.
That's great.
Thank you.
Nancy, what is the first place winner? What's he winning? What's Dan winning?
What are you winning? Some gift certificates? What is it? $500? $1,500 to be used towards purchases at any artistic tile showroom or any of our authorized dealers throughout the United States. But since you've been with us for a long time already, Dan, I hope it's just coming right back to us.
Of course,
Dan,
my wife already has it spent. No worries.
I get that one. Did you do everything virtually? Or had you seen all of these materials in advance?
So we actually, we consider artistic close family of ours. So we knew most of these products already. We did the design. So myself, Tina, Chris, and Gianna from my office, we were perusing the website in a virtual meeting room just like this. So we were going back and forth on materials. We had a couple of versions before this final. So I think we actually learned a little bit more about the stonework that's like the slabs. Your slab gallery is really incredible.
It is.
And having
I
access
agree with that one.
to it, how easy it made our lives very easy in doing this, and makes our lives in the professional world simple.
You know, it's interesting with COVID and with everybody being in isolation, really the easiest thing to show, surprisingly enough, was slabs. Something that we never ever considered even really putting on our website and trying to sell on a web, which our website is only enabled to sell because we needed the technology to do the other things. We never thought people would really buy stone on a website sight unseen. But slab, if you get a sample of it, and with the virtual viewing and where you can look and see the whole slab and go in and go out, you can really get it. It's really what we thought was the most difficult turned out to be the easiest.
Well, for a designer, it makes it easy for us to present that too. So ordinarily you're dealing with like a small scale chip, but now we have the whole format, the exact slab. We're able to work it into a PowerPoint or any client presentation. So we love it. We, you know, we want to see it in person, but to have the ability like you provided is second to none. So thank you.
Has your client work continued during this time, or?
Yeah, believe it or not, we haven't really missed a step here. And in some ways, I think we're even more efficient, believe it or not. Like we're using Zoom, or we use GoToMeeting, which helps us. We'll have 3 different devices. We'll have a phone device, we'll have a computer, and then the tablet I'm speaking to you on, I actually draw over our plans. So the client doesn't see my hands, but they'll see like a revision happening live on their screen, which is fantastic. That's
neat.
You know, as most of our clients work during the day, our meetings are typically at night. So we're going out after the kids are having dinner or taking a bath, and it's kind of late for us, it's kind of late for our client. Now we're doing it at 8 o'clock virtually. Everyone's done much sooner. There's no travel time or anything like that. I mean, we've learned a lot of lessons here on how to be more efficient. There's no question.
Great. Wow, good.
I think a lot of people really have. I mean, if I wanted to see my staff in San Francisco, I'd get on a plane and go there. I love Zoom. It's wonderful. You know, you really can feel like you can have a whole group of people together. It's great. But tell me, I want to ask you a few more questions about the space. Sure. Your space is ultimately usable. It is like the perfect master bath. Do you have somebody secretly in mind when you did this?
No, I mean, we're our own clients, right? As whenever we're doing this stuff. So it's not too far away, like you said, from other home, you know, my own bathroom, although again, it doesn't have some of the tricks that we use there. But the competition brief wasn't very far away from our average client. So our average client is the Manhattan client that is looking to move into the burbs. You made a joke, Nancy, about you don't feel like you have to travel anymore. And that, you know, that's like the goal. Like once you step through those master suite doors, which is why we started our presentation there, most people want to be transformed. They want to be, they don't want to be, you know, in New Jersey after they work a long day in the city. Most of our clients still do work in the city. They come home, handle their daily tasks, and want to retreat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. One day, Dan, I'll meet you in person. I'll show you pictures of my master bath.
Can't wait.
Yeah, it's really quite interesting. Thank you and your team. I know you put a lot of hard work and effort into this, and it shows. And it's exquisite. Look, I can't get over it. Look at that ceiling. Look at the details in the arch. You can't see it well from here, but there's 2 cm mosaic on the floor surrounding the tub, so the tub detail has changed. The light coming in behind the vanity, it's genius. And that shower, oh my God. And the combination of the basaltina that you used in the shower with the breccia, with the travertine on the floor, and then the ombre in the niche, it's all just so beautiful together. It's a great job, and we thank you so much for all of this effort. And hopefully we'll see this done in somebody's house really soon, and we can take finished photographs.
Yes. Yes.
Sounds good.
Great to meet you,
Sounds
Dan.
good to me.
Likewise. Thank you.
Sure.
Thanks, Dan. So I think we're going to try popping back on with Nicole.
Here's Dan's Instagram and website information for everybody who's watching.
Thank you. You're much better at that than I am.
Yeah.
Really talented team of people. I love that they have a whole architecture division and an interiors division.
Yeah, that makes for great projects when you have a big team like that.
Yep. Okay, we're back to the follower favorite. Okay, so Nicole hopefully will be able to get on with us today. And hopefully we will see some pictures. Okay, so here is the final rendering of Nicole's work. Again, with the Calcutta Verde, the copper tub, the strata on the floor, and the tessuto on the mosaic. It's interesting how 2 of the 3 bathrooms used green. That's new for us.
Well, I guess nature is very calming and soothing, and
and prominent on our minds right now when we're sort of trapped and the only relief we have is nature.
Exactly. Yep. Makes sense.
Okay, Nicole, can we hear you now?
Can you hear me?
Yay!
Story of my life, technical difficulties.
Yay.
Yeah, well.
Oh, good.
I'm glad I'm not the only one in the world who's technologically challenged.
yeah, it's not hard for me to be, And my husband had to come help me. I was like, no, this is embarrassing.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so glad it worked out. Yay.
I'm so excited.
So, what was your inspiration behind the space?
So I loved the Calcutta Verde. It was funny because the Luba, I saw hers and I was like, oh my God, we use the same exact materials.
But they're so different.
Yeah.
And I was like, I would have totally picked hers if I wasn't running, doing this. So, so that's the inspiration. I saw it in one of the showrooms and I was like, this is amazing. I need to do a whole scheme around this someday. And, I said, not too many people are into green, they want longevity, neutrals and stuff like that. So I was like, I may not get the opportunity to do this. Is somebody going to be cool enough to do the Calcutta Verde? So I was like, I'm going to use it right now because this is, just running all from my imagination and there's no budget and why not?
Awesome.
I think that if 2 designers picked it, then
there's something there.
There's something really there because you guys are what tells the clients. Clients have hired you so you can tell them what they need to have longevity.
Right.
And stone never goes out of style. It never gets old, no matter what the color is. In fact, about 3 years ago, I was staying at a hotel in Dallas. And because I'm me and I've been in the bathroom forever, I'm such a dinosaur, I can walk into a space and get a pretty close range of what years it was done based upon the color palette.
Yeah.
So it was a bathroom from the 1980s, early 80s. And the colors are the colors that we're seeing coming back now. Now, they never changed the bathrooms. They probably redid the bedrooms 10 times. But the bathrooms, because they were stone, they stayed. They were as beautiful when I came in 2018 as they were probably in 1982 when they went in. It was just amazing. It was great to see. So I think you're guiding clients to use material of beauty and permanence is a great idea.
Yeah, and it'll be interesting to see if palettes, pivot a little bit with, how the world has changed. I mean, maybe green will become more of a client favorite,
I feel like I'm actually seeing green a lot right now.
Yeah.
A lot.
Because of nature and just being outside and that organic movement that's kind of happening right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've introduced about 10 new patterns with greens in them.
Oh,
and
exciting.
I'm a total blue addict. Total. I mean, it's nauseating what a blue addict I am. As you see in my office, the floor is blue. The tapestry has blue in it. My jacket is blue. I'm very blue. My glasses are blue. Everything's blue. But I put on my husband's tequila bar in our living room, I put a green slab.
Oh.
Because it's just so insanely gorgeous, and it's one of the colors that is in the tessuti. It's fabulous. I keep calling it tessuti. It's not tessuti. Thank you so much for your beautiful design and for coming back to talk to us.
Nicole, I just have to say,
I'm holding on for me. I'm sorry, Annie.
I'm right around the corner from you. I'm in Little Silver right now.
Oh, wow.
I know.
Is that where you reside, or are you, not to give up your location?
That's where my family resides here. I live in Manhattan, but I've been working from home here. So
I love it here. I actually just moved to the area.
Oh, nice.
From?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Got a lot of beautiful areas. Rumson, Red Bank, Little Silver, as you said.
Yeah. Where did you move here from?
So I'm originally from central New Jersey. I'm in Tinton Falls currently.
Yes.
And my husband had a house in Toms River.
Oh, nice.
And my family's from up north, so I was like, and all my clients are Short Hills and Summit and
right
there. I was like, I'm not doing this trip all the time, and I just had a baby, so.
Yeah.
So it was too much. So I said, Tinton Falls is great, and I love being near the beach. So, you know.
Right. And there's an artistic tile showroom right in Shrewsbury.
There, yep.
It is.
Awesome.
It is.
Well, good.
Just recently renovated to welcome in COVID.
It's beautiful.
We always seem to have that luck.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Nicole. Keep on designing beautiful spaces.
Great to meet you.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. So here's Nicole's info. Awesome. So
okay,
that's it.
That's it.
Yeah, we have to thank all the architects and designers for submitting all their work. So great.
I want to thank everybody who submitted. It took a lot of time and effort, and we understand it. Yeah. I want to thank some people in the Artistic Tile marketing team, especially Roy Marcus and Priscilla Cater, who Priscilla did all the renderings. I especially want to thank you, Annie Block, executive editor, Cindy Allen, editor of interior design, and Laura Steele, vice president of business development at Interior Design Magazine. So we're going to end with this.
This was really, I have to say, it was,
It's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun. Yeah.
It was a welcome change. Yep.
Good. And hopefully we will have no more quarantine. Those days are behind us.
Yeah.
But everybody stay safe and be careful. We don't want to jump too fast. We want to keep it really nice and calm, and everybody stay healthy.
Just keep your 6 feet apart and we'll be good.
And wear your mask. See, we're all alone in our rooms.
Yes, exactly.
Yes. So following us departing, you're going to see a presentation of all of the entrants and their social handles and their websites.
Should we give our social handles just in case?
Yes, please give yours.
Well, Interior Design is at Interior Design Mag. And then I am at Block Annie, BLOCK Annie. And then you are?
I don't know.
Nancy.
I'm Nancy Epstein, I think.
Yeah. And then Artistic
I'm just Nancy Epstein, and Artistic Tile is a separate separate Instagram. And everybody here in the family because we are a family business. So my son Zachary is Zach at artistic_tile. If you want to learn how to cook great, just watch his show. Michael usually posts just on the Artistic Tile website, but a lot of our salespeople are somebody at Artistic Tile. So a lot of us are posting on our own every day.
Yeah, no,
mine's usually just grandchildren. So.
That's fun too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Have a wonderful day.
Everyone.
And please stay tuned to see the names of all of the contestants.
Bye,
Enjoy
Nancy.
the rest
This was
of your
so
day.
fun.
Bye.
Bye.